Hey everybody, I'm kind of hungry today, so I thought it's time for a crazy food taste test. And I'm gonna do something that I've never seen done before. I'm gonna taste test real food versus paper food. Let's do this. First up, real apple versus paper apple, okay? So this is the real apple, of course. I'm gonna just take a bite. It's juicy, it's fresh, you know, sweet, delicious. It's a classic treat. Nothing to complain about here. Next up is the paper apple, and we'll see which one's better. So I'm just gonna, Okay, initially just, my thoughts are not as sweet. Real papery texture. Hard to swallow and chew. I can't even actually chew it at all. I'm gonna have to go with the real apple on this one, just for the taste factor alone. So, okay, so up next we have the real banana versus the paper banana. So we'll see which one is more delicious. Really don't know. I'm banking on the paper banana, I'm gonna be honest. First, the real banana. Just gonna, classic banana peel. You know that classic banana taste, soft, mushy, banana-y, yeah, yellow. So now the paper banana. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna treat it the same, right? We're gonna just peel, oh shit, peel that, oh shit. Peel that, okay, peel it open. Tastes almost exactly like the paper apple, which is weird because they're obviously different fruits. So yeah, papery, really tough to chew again. I'm gonna say pretty much impossible to swallow. You're gonna have to give it, I'm gonna have to give it to the real banana on that one as well. So that's real food 2, and paper food 0. So next we have a bag of Doritos. Okay, so we have the real bag of Doritos, as you can see, and the paper bag of Doritos. So we'll start with the real one. Dorito. Corn chippy, got the flavoring on there, you know, it's a chip, it's a Dorito, pretty decent. I mean, let's compare to the paper version, right? Okay, so we have the paper bag of Doritos here. I'm just going to pull out a paper Dorito. Papery, no flavoring whatsoever. Tastes exactly like the paper apple and paper banana, which is fascinating because this isn't even a fruit. This is a corn-based chip. I'm gonna give it a solid 0 out of 5 for taste and texture, and normal Doritos are better. Sorry, paper Doritos. It's weird. It's weird that paper tastes worse than real food. And last but not least, let's find out if real bread can stand up to paper bread. Of course, bread, you don't really usually eat bread alone, so I'm gonna be buttering the bread before I taste test it. Okay, so buttered bread. Bread-like, bread textury, bread tasty. Slight hint of butter. Overall, not bad. I mean, I could eat this if I was stuck in a forced labor camp every day for the rest of my life. Gotta make sure there's an even spread of butter on there, because that might change the taste, you don't know. If there's more butter on this bread than the other bread. Paper bread. Let's dig in, shall we? Okay, so already, this is better off than the other paper foods we've tasted because there's a sense of butter to it. Still papery though. Still impossible to chew and swallow. But the butter's pretty good because it doesn't have the real bread kind of like soaks the butter into the taste, and you know, but on the paper bread it stands out as its own taste, and therefore, you know what? Paper food, you get one win. Paper bread I think is better than the normal bread. Especially with the butter. Okay, so that was my real food versus paper food taste test. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Come back next time to see me eat more inedible objects that I may have to call poison control for, or if it comes to it, go to the hospital. Check you next time. Now the secret that they don't tell you is that if you combine your food groups, your grain, your fruits, your more grain, and your plastics, you can create a superfood sandwich. So good.